customers save up to...
Happy Thursday, everybody. We'll see temperatures pretty close to, if not below average for this date, which is March 12th, and a few flurries or snow showers possible, especially as we head through the morning. Other than that, it'll be cloudy this afternoon, and temperatures only feeling like the 20s throughout the day. Temperatures in the 20s overnight tonight with some clouds early, but feeling like around 10 to 15 degrees when you factor in a gusty wind. And then we've got both rain and snow shower chances with us through the St. Patrick's Day parade and the holiday itself. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Here, stay with
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed with your eyewitness weather forecast for today, which includes a few flurries or snow showers. I think the best chance of that will be as we head through the morning hours. But even this afternoon, a spotty flurry or snow shower still cannot be ruled out. Temperatures you'll notice today will be much colder than they have been over the last several days, and even unseasonable for today's date, which is March 12th. They should be around 40 degrees. Today will be around 35 from the valley on toward the south, maybe struggling to get to 30 degrees as you head up toward the north. It'll feel like the 20s throughout the day, though, and temperatures overnight tonight under a few clouds early will drop to the 20s, but it'll feel like around 10 to 15 degrees for most of the night when you factor in a gusty wind. And then as we head through the next several days, we'll see both rain and snow shower chances, not only for the St. Patrick's Day parade, but for the holiday itself, which is next Tuesday. I've got that forecast tonight on Eyewitness News at 6.
Score! Forecast. Here's meteorologist Jordan Reed.
Thanks so much, Thomas. Happy Thursday to everybody. Today we'll see a few flurries or snow showers possible. The best chance of that, I think, will be this morning, but still, even as we head through the afternoon, a few flurries, snow showers still possible, especially the closer you are toward Lake Ontario. Temperatures much colder than they have been recently. The last couple of days we've been up into the 60s and 70s. Today will be around 35, and keep in mind that the average high for today's date, March 12th, being around 40 degrees. Some of us may up toward the north may only be stuck in the upper 20s to right around 30. From the valley on toward the south, though, getting into the lower, if not the middle 30s, but feeling like the 20s throughout the day with that wind. Temperatures themselves dropping into the 20s overnight tonight, but feeling more like around 10 to 15 degrees with a west-northwesterly breeze. And thereafter, we do have some rain and snow shower chances, not only through the St. Patrick's Day parade, but St. Patrick's Day itself. I've got your forecast tonight at 6.
Warm up at Stewart Shops with a hot
Thursday, everybody. We'll see temperatures pretty close to, if not below average for this date, which is March 12th, and a few flurries or snow showers possible, especially as we head through the morning. Other than that, it'll be cloudy this afternoon, and temperatures only feeling like the 20s throughout the day. Temperatures in the 20s overnight tonight with some clouds early, but feeling like around 10 to 15 degrees when you factor in a gusty wind. And then we've got both rain and snow shower chances with us through the St. Patrick's Day parade and the holiday itself. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Witness weather forecast. Here's meteorologist Jordan Reed.
Thanks so much, Thomas. Happy Thursday to everybody. Today we'll see a few snow showers or some flurries. The best chance of that will be this morning, but you'll notice that temperatures much colder than they have been over the last several days. Last several days we've been up into the 60s and 70s. Today will be around 35, and keep in mind that the average high for March 12th, today's date, is around 40 degrees. So even we're below that for this time of year, and not helping things is a west-northwesterly breeze at around 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts higher than that, making it feel like it's only in the low 20s for most of the day. Temperatures up toward the north may struggle to get to 30 degrees, and then from the valley on toward the south, we'll see temperatures getting into the lower, if not the middle 30s, but again, not feeling like that for most of the day. Temperatures dropping to around 20 to 25 degrees tonight. We'll see early clouds, and then it'll be clear later on in the night, and again, that wind adding to the chill factor. It'll feel like around 10 degrees overnight tonight. As we go through the next several days, we've got rain and snow shower chances. That's coming up tonight at 6. Happy Thursday. We'll see a few flurries or snow showers possible this morning. Other than that, it'll be cloudy today, and temperatures below average for this date, which is March 12th. Overnight tonight, we'll see temperatures in the 20s, but it'll feel like more like 10 to 15.
Countdown to...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Good early Thursday evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some snow and some strong winds for some of you as we head through the day tomorrow and into the first part of Saturday. That could produce some hazardous travel, especially the further north that you go. Let's take a look first, though, at the snow stats for the season so far, our snowfall almanac. Today, obviously, we didn't have any snow, at least for most of us, that is, measurable snow, I should say. And so we didn't have anything today. Last winter to date, we had 121.4 inches of snow. Compare that to the 116.9 inches of snow we've had so far this season, which puts us over 40 inches above average. And for the month so far, we've had nearly an inch, which is nearly 4 inches below where we should be, in case you're wondering where we're at this point in the season. And it looks like we're going to be adding on to those totals over the next couple of days. As we take a look here, we do have winter weather advisories for northern Fulton, northern Oneida counties from 11 a.m. tomorrow through 2 p.m. on Saturday, and then further to the north. So sections of Lewis County, northern Herkimer, and all of Hamilton County, you are under a winter storm warning, and that's where the heaviest snow is going to occur. That also running from 11 a.m. on Friday through 2 p.m. on Saturday. We also have that flood warning that continues mainly for the Black River at Watertown, and that continues through Saturday evening. At this point, we'll let you know what ends up happening with that warning. As far as current conditions are concerned, we're sitting at 32 degrees in downtown Utica. Definitely a stark contrast to the record high of 69 that we had at this time yesterday, right? Winds out of the west-northwest, though, at 20 miles an hour, making it feel like 20 degrees, and that's exactly where that dew point is, so it feels much drier. It also felt muggy last evening as well. Temperatures as we go through the next few hours will be under mostly cloudy skies, but temperatures dropping into the 20s, but it'll feel like around 15 to 20 degrees with that west-northwesterly wind. Around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Temperatures, you'll notice across the state, are into the 20s to low 30s out there for many of us, which is, again, much colder than it was for this time yesterday, except for areas further to the north where they really didn't get into that warm front. And we do have some snow to go along with it down toward the southwest. So this really looks like March 12th, right? March is going to continue to do its thing here. That storm system pulling away off toward the east from yesterday. And then we've got this Alberta Clipper building in from the west as we go through tonight and through tomorrow afternoon especially. So we'll see some clouds tonight and maybe some lake effect snow showers as you go further toward the north, but other than that, I think we'll see some partial clearing, and we will see a break as we head through tomorrow morning, but it doesn't last long. We'll see clouds increase mid to late morning, and then snow chances increase generally from southwest up toward the northeast. Obviously, up toward the north and east is where you'll see the heaviest snow, but even though we're not under advisories from the valley on toward the south, doesn't mean we're going to be immune from the snow, because we will see a couple of inches of that there, but up along the Tug Hill Plateau and into the western sections of the Adirondacks, you could see 6 to 12 plus inches of snow. This taking us from midnight tonight all the way through sunrise on Saturday morning. As we go through the next couple of days, though, we'll see temperatures below average, with the exception of Monday when we get up to 61 and then fall into the 20s, and it looks like we'll be in the 20s to right around 30 degrees with a few snow showers for St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday, March 17th. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Brought to you by Nye Automotive Group. Come see why it's gotta be Nye.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
10:17 is now the time on this late Thursday evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some snow to close out the work week. And for some of us, especially in the valley, it looks like it could mix with, if not change over to rain as we head through tomorrow afternoon. Let's take a look first, though, at the high temperatures that we had today. Now, 54. That is not mistake, so do not adjust your sets there, was our official high temperature today. And you were thinking that's got to be a joke, right? Or some type of error. And it is not, because that high occurred just before the cold front moved through at midnight this morning, I should say. And then temperatures have steadily dropped throughout the day. And for most of the day, we've had temperatures only in the 30s, but it's felt like the 20s. I'll get to more on the current conditions coming up in just a second. And you'll also notice some of that warmth that just missed us again to our south. Washington, D.C., 77 today. But we go from that warmth of the last several days to a winter storm warning for Lewis County, northern Herkimer, Hamilton County. That goes from 11 a.m. on Friday through 2 p.m. on Saturday. That's where we have the best potential of seeing possibly 7 to 11 plus inches of snow. Some of that lake-enhanced snow as well. And then in northern Oneida and northern Fulton counties, in that purple color, it is a winter weather advisory for slightly less snowfall accumulation there. But from the valley on toward the south. Just because you're not under any type of advisory or warning doesn't mean you're going to escape the snow, because you're not. You're just going to see less accumulation there. We also have this flood warning that continues for the Black River at Watertown, and that goes right now until Saturday afternoon, when the river is expected to start receding. As far as current conditions right now, 29 degrees after again that high at midnight of 54. Winds out of the west-northwest at 17, gusting to 25, making it feel like 17. And with those snow showers in the clouds, visibility reduced to 7 miles at the present time. As far as where temperatures are going to go over the next couple of hours, they'll continue to drop, and we'll actually see some clearing during the wee hours of tomorrow morning, and you might see a little bit of sunshine when you wake up, but then clouds quickly take over after that. And temperatures will also be a little bit warmer tomorrow, more like the mid to possibly upper 30s. Some spots could still be stuck in the low 30s, though, and it'll feel like the 20s throughout the day with that wind. We've got 20s and 30s over most of the state right now as far as temperatures go, and there is some lake effect snow showers out there, both to the northwest and down toward the southwest, but they're not very organized, and they're rather light to moderate in intensity. There's that cold front off toward our east, the Alberta Clipper building in from the west. It's the warm front first, so that's the reason why we'll see a shift in wind direction and temperatures a little bit warmer during the day tomorrow before that cold front moves through and knocks the temperature back slightly as we head into Saturday for the St. Patrick's Day parade. So we'll see a few less clouds during the overnight hours, and then clouds quickly take over late tomorrow morning, and then by midday we'll be seeing snow break out from west to east. It looks like the heaviest snow, though, where there is some lake enhancement, will be up toward the north. That continues through Saturday, and you might find a couple of spots in the valley mixing with, if not changing over to rain tomorrow afternoon before it goes back over to snow for everybody tomorrow night. There could be as much as 6 to 12 plus inches. Greater than a foot would be in those purple spots, getting less as you head down toward the south. And for the St. Patrick's Day parade, it looks like we'll see a few snow showers, and it'll also be windy. Definitely not the record highs like we had last year. And then temperatures getting up into the 60s on Monday, but quickly falling as we head through the evening hours, and then only getting to around 30 degrees for St. Patrick's Day with a few snow showers. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan. It's time to...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Happy Thursday evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some snow for the second half of our Friday to close out the work week. And it looks like it could mix with, if not change over to rain for some of the lower elevations. But let's take a look at the winter weather alerts. We do have winter storm warnings for Lewis, northern Herkimer County, and all of Hamilton County, that pink color, going from 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. I should say tomorrow morning through 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Outside of that, it's a winter weather advisory for northern Oneida, northern Fulton counties in that purple color, where you will see slightly less snowfall accumulation there. I'll have the projected accumulations coming up in just a second. In addition to that, we also have a flood warning that continues for the Black River at Watertown, but it also goes into Lewis County. So both Jefferson and Lewis counties, it goes right now until Saturday evening. As far as the current conditions are concerned, 30 degrees in downtown Utica, winds out of the west at 8 miles an hour, making it feel like 22. Visibility not affected, though, at 10 miles, and we are seeing mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures over the next 12 hours will bottom out in the low 20s just before sundown tomorrow morning, or sunrise tomorrow morning, I should say, and then make their way into the upper 20s to low 30s as we head through the mid to late morning, although I think there will be a lot of clouds by that point, and maybe a few peaks of sunshine, but generally clouds will have the upper hand tomorrow before that snow moves in. Temperatures across the state right now are largely into the 20s to right around, if not just above 30 degrees. So far cry from the 50s and 60s that we had at this time last night, both to the northwest and down toward the southeast. We are seeing some light to occasionally moderate pockets of lake effect snow on the radar right now. But again, the more substantial snowfall comes during the day tomorrow, thanks to this Alberta Clipper system out toward the west. This warm front will actually shift our winds down toward the south during the day tomorrow, and that means that we'll see temperatures slightly warmer than today. So that means most of us will be around 32 to 38. That's before that cold front moves through back toward the west and knocks back the temperature again and causes it to be more windy as we head through Saturday. So overnight tonight, we will see again some lake effect snow showers out there, especially from the thruway up toward the north. And there will be some clearing out there tonight, but tomorrow we will see a lot of clouds to start the day, and then snow develops from west to east around noon to 1 p.m., give or take, just depending on where you are. Some of the heaviest snow, though, occurs up toward the north, and there could be some snow squalls and some heavier snow showers with that cold front that moves through late tomorrow evening between about 10 p.m. and midnight, and that causes the winds to shift back toward the west. As far as snowfall accumulation is concerned, a little bit less in the valley where you do see a mix, if not change with to rain as we head through the afternoon, but a little bit more as you head down toward the south, maybe more like 2 to 4, and then up toward the north, that's where you have the best potential of seeing 4 to 8 plus inches. There could even be more than a foot of snow, and anywhere in that purple color, that would be in the western Adirondacks and up along the Tug Hill Plateau where you are under those winter storm warnings. For the St. Patrick's Day parade on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. in Utica, we will see some snow showers. It'll be windy, temperatures around 30 degrees, but you'll want to dress for the teens and 20s, and it looks like we've got both rain and snow shower chances continuing right through St. Patrick's Day itself, and then we get a little bit milder for the middle of next week. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan.